You kick up the leaves and the magic is lost. Tell me your blue skies fade to gray. Tell me your passion's gone away, and I don't need no carrying on. You stand in the line just to hit a new low. You're faking a smile with the coffee to go. And tell me your life's been way offline. You fall into pieces every time, and I don't need no carrying on. 'Cause you had a bad day, you take it one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie. You're working a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, your camera don't lie. You're coming back down and you really don't mind. You had a bad day, you had a bad day.
Let's look at the concept of cash planning. The flow of cash within a business is just like the flow of blood within the body. Now, we all know that blood sustains life. The human body contains 12 pins of blood. Just losing 3 pins of it is devastating and can result in death. Similarly, liquidity is brought about by cash flow in the business, and that sustains the life of the business. Let's see what happens when the human body is drained of its blood.
For illustration purposes, let's look at this tree as if it were a business. A business could be making profits and appear to be doing very well every year, but overnight it may become insolvent. How could such a disaster happen?
The answer lies with poor cash planning and profit allocation. Consequences unfold in 2 stages. Firstly, the firm is losing out on potential returns from investments. This is because it did not make full use of its profits. Instead of investing its profits to yield higher returns, the sum is left in the bank account, yielding minimal returns.
Secondly, the firm becomes unable to meet its financial obligations. It finds itself struggling to repay creditors on time. If it does not remedy its ailing health, the tree would ultimately die as the firm becomes insolvent and is declared bankrupt.
With the cash budget, such situations can be prevented.
A cash budget is a forecast of the firm's inflows and outflows of cash over the short term. A typical cash budget is divided into monthly intervals and covers up to 1 year.
Firstly, sum up the cash receipts. This refers to the money received from the firm's operations. The main input for the cash budget is the firm's sales forecast, which are derived from external, internal, and combined forecasts. From the sales forecast, the expected cash receipts can then be determined.
Next, cash receipt less cash disbursement yields the net cash flow. Cash disbursements are the outlays of cash in the period covered and are determined by summing up payments like cash purchases, accounts payable payments, rent, wages, and taxes.
The beginning cash balance is added to the net cash flow, giving us the ending cash balance.
Finally, the minimum cash balance is subtracted from the ending cash balance. The firm allocates a minimum cash balance for transactionary, precautionary, and speculative motives.
The cash budget shows the periods in which a cash flow problem could arise for the firm. If the resulting amount is negative, the firm requires financing. the management would have to arrange a line of credit to meet its cash needs.
A positive amount reflects excess cash available for investment. For example, it could be invested in marketable securities. A short-term investment, on maturity or when there's a need for cash, the marketable security can be sold at a value close to its principal.
However, it's important to note that the cash budget is only an estimate. To cope with uncertainties, a firm can perform sensitivity analysis. This involves preparing a series of cash budgets, each based on a different set of assumptions, such as pessimistic,
Most likely,
and optimistic. In conclusion, we have learned the importance of cash budgeting, how to prepare a cash budget, and how to cope with its uncertainties.